Okay, second stream. I'll just quickly run through the student membership. We're about to start. We've got the 4 people. We're going to be maximum of 10. And there's a fee. So yeah, if you're interested in learning how I set everything up, then this is where you need to come. It's about to start next week. You can see here, I've mentioned about this area here. This arrow was too short. So let's have a look at the chart. We need to tap on the levels. There's that 73,800. $9 I forgot. And that is a short, well done. And you're down into here. So let's have a quick look. Okay, this is a full round. This is the mini volume range here. You can see it's holding the value area low. So as long as it's holding this could keep going up from here, making its high highs, high lows. This is the larger value area high, which has now come in and accepted underneath it, which is in grey. So basically, we lose this. We've been accepted into this under the value area high here. You can easily see it come all the way down, fill these gaps. But for now, we look for this here, and this is that trend line which has been tapped that many times. It probably hasn't got that much strength in it now. But we've got these gaps here, and what lines up nicely is this fib pocket. And the high to low is right at this gap, and then this fib level here lines perfectly up with this anchored VWAP. So in this little area here could be a chance of a long, and if we just drop all the way through all of this, well, we know we're going to come down and probably fill the other gap. And we've got this MPAC weekly here, which is a level that it could come down, touch, and then bounce up. Okay. On this other side, if we get back above this, then we've got to break through this and this anchor VWAP that's just formed. Okay, so we need to get up above these levels, so there's some resistance there. And then come up, and then on some exchanges this didn't get tapped this weekly, that's why I've left it. So we could come up to here again on the bullish side, but right now we're in the middle of nowhere. You wouldn't short, and it's hard to be a long because we're right under this major support of the value area high here, and there's not much for it to go up from here. So I think a long would be doing more down in here off this VWAP and this fib pocket and fill the gap. That would be a better area. And then for your shorts, you'd be looking up at this area right here and this touch of this VWAP. Okay? finish the short from up here. This might be an opportunity here. Okay, if you're in the longs from, I said we were in the longs from here, and then we also got in here. I'll close most of this one. I would close this one, come down, and we break underneath all this. Probably this level here is where I've played it. We'll see what happens there. Now this is on log mode. Alright. So now let's have a look at the non-log chart. And this trend line from the all-time high. It's where I said in that post. It's that trend line. When it's not in log mode, it's closer. It's now been touched. So we can see here, from where it touched there, it dropped. So is this the same sort of flag set up? Comes up, touches the trend line, and then drops all the way through. We'll soon find out, won't we? If you're in the short from what I just posted, from 73.8, I'll be holding on to it. If we break this trend line on log mode, we'd have to get above all of this support here, like I said, break out, and then we could see anything up into here. Well, we'll have to have a look at the levels. Okay, so that's right, and we know if once it gets up into here, it's just going to shoot straight up because there's not much in the way. And that's from this, in between these two white lines. If you see, this is what I said before, this is the longer fixed range volume. There's a gap in between here and here. So if we get above this white level line here, which lines up perfectly with that MQOC, we'll be shorted. If it gets up above into here, then it could just shoot straight up to here in no time at all. Which would also line up the break of this line, and that would then move this to the log mode line. And that's 78k, which is where then you short down to the 54. Even though I'm still looking at 54. We have this coming out similar to here, or looking similar to this. And we have this divergence form on the chart. And another low here around that region. See here, this older back in 2022, and we come down, it stays under the yellow here, and here, and we have a look where we are now. So there's still room to come up, or it could actually come up to the, which is, like I said, around that 78k, even up to this moving average. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Giving you your longs, giving you your shorts, giving you what's going to happen either way. If you're interested in getting all this information, we have the student membership. Starting very soon, in the next week or so. See you there.